I have never been so excited to kill my dad before.
Oh. I'm looking forward to this.
That is a very majestic shot of the Tokyo Tower.
I hear it's beautiful at night.
Well, we got enough money, we can upgrade the Stone Render Sword to level 4. And get the Heavenly Slam. And possibly the Heavenly Jam as well. Not entirely sure. Anyway, so we gotta dress up to impress our dad when we go to kill him. So
we're rolling the lime green.
Oh, this by the way is the ninja outfit that we unlocked from earlier.
It is not very sneaky.
Yeah. We're gonna stick with the with the Kanbei bandana though. Because it worked so well last time.
We're coming, Pappy.
Oh, also, I decided I could... also, for this mission, and for this mission only, I am setting the QTE difficulty to normal. That is the fault entirely of one QTE. I will point it out, and I will explain why. But, it is only for this mission, and, it is very much a situation of fake difficulty.
Okay, kid, we've tracked your father to Tokyo Tower. Whatever he's got up his sleeve, he seems to want there. If he knows how to stop this mess, you've got to find out what he's thinking.
We're not going to destroy Tokyo Tower, though. We've built another tower right next to it.
That looks exactly like Tokyo Tower as well.
It looks like Tokyo Tower's evil twin.
Yeah, so as you can see here, since we're playing on normal QT difficulty, all of the prompts actually make sense now. So we press the A button to land, because we were using our feet to jump. We must duel on top of this giant orange juice popsicle. Okay, this is straight out of Matrix Revolutions, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, we gotta load the next scene. There we go. That was really hard to splice together, because I had to get the same prompt on the screen. Really annoying.
Why are you doing this? We can stop this nightmare together!
No! Your father cannot stop anything anymore!
Ken, worry about not falling first.
He cannot even stop thinking about tomorrow! Yesterday's gone, I tell you! Yesterday is gone!
I know you're still in there. Don't stop fighting it. You're stronger than they are.
Oh, that's the funniest thing I've heard all week. We should really hang out more, son.
He's been practicing that evil laugh.
Does disappointment really come from your gut? I don't know. I thought it was more of a cognitive thing. Anyway, here's the second last Shinobi emoji in the game. So, time to beat up our dear old dad, or at least the husk of our dear old dad that is being worn by a hookworm. So he's got a QTE as well. There is one other QTE he has, which I was not able to get during this take, although it will be in the extras video. So you'll be able to see it, just not yet. So now that we have a fully upgraded Oni Slayer blade, there's a new method for cheesing with the Rising Strike. Or, no, sorry, it's the Falling Barrage, I believe it's called. It's the right trigger plus X move. So, Kanbei also does the clone attack, like Kuro did. It works slightly differently, mainly because Kanbei's clones kind of prefer melee attacks, and occasionally, like, sort of wind sword attacks. And they can also engage you with QTEs, which the clones of Kuro could not.
Even the clones are getting better at this point.
It's almost like an attack of said clones. Well, he agrees with you on that joke. Alright, well, we're gonna catch up with that in a minute. I just gotta run around and grab some health pickups first. And another emblem, the Magatama. And a cherry blossom outfit. We're gonna be wearing that next episode. Alright, time for another elevator fight. But there's a twist. It's an elevator boss fight.
Oh, this is amazing. No place to hide now, Dad.
This is actually a slight downgrade from the previous phase. He has all of his same attacks, except for the clones. He doesn't do the clones during this phase. He also has a shield, a shield meter, which you can only see when you go to Ninja Vision, and it doesn't break entirely with Stone Render. It just breaks easier with Stone Render, so it doesn't quite work the same way that actual armor does, like on the on the Arachne or the Carrion Claw. I'm not entirely enjoying this original draft of the Tower of Terror at Disney World.
It seems to me that the riders would be in danger.
I'm glad they fired the Imagineer who designed this version.
And the Tokyo Tower explodes, and it's my childhood watching anime all over again.
It looked so much like the CN Tower from that angle, just because of the lighting. I mean, you know what the CN Tower looks like, right?
Yeah. It does. Yeah, it really does.
I'd love to get inside your head and see what makes you tick. Come on.
Maybe you should ask Kuro. Oh wait, he's dead.
In your corpse and use it as a fun house.
That line never makes sense. I don't understand that thread at all. It's like, what kind of funhouse could you make from the corpse of, like, a medium height, relatively well-built ninja? So this phase is unwinnable. He has a shield that's currently impenetrable, but they hide a chi piece that can only be collected during this phase. If you wait until the next phase where you can actually hurt him, you can't collect it. You have to wait. You have to collect it during that part. So normally, there would be some music playing here from the original soundtrack, but I decided to step in and make it a little better, I hope. I'm just going to let it play and see what you think of it.
Your father is dead. Your friends are dead. Your world will soon be dead. What more do you have to live for?
Nothing.
that took way too much effort, but I think it was worth it.
The payoff was excellent.
So that QTE that was going on while Fleetwood Mac was playing, that is the reason why I lowered the QTE difficulty just for this mission. So every one of those endure prompts is randomized on hard. Not only that, but that section lags a lot because of the amount of particle and light effects that are on screen. Plus, if you don't start mashing like pretty much immediately as soon as the prompt shows up, it will count it automatically as a miss. So it comes down to luck on hard QTE, that section. Whereas on normal, you're just mashing Y. So the rest of the game is gonna be, it was played on hard, but I lowered it just on that. I lowered it for to normal just for that part. I think it's understandable.
Totally understandable.
So now we have the Ninja Blade. Finally, we have a reason for the title. The Ninja Blade is a very powerful sword, but it starts draining health if we use it for too long. Two problems with that. It is the only way to break the shield that Kanbei has on occasion, and also the way that it deals damage is that it summons enemies around you, and they will damage you, and it causes flinching, as opposed to, say, Shinobi for PlayStation 2, where it just drains health over time. And also,
Alright.
Dad'll just throw you around like a ragdoll whenever he wants. Third problem, the Ninja Blade replaces the Oni Slayer Blade in your inventory. Which is why, aside from the health draining, it pretty much acts identically to the Oni Slayer Blade anyway. But I think I would have liked to have at least seen an option to keep the Oni Slayer Blade if you wanted, or treat the True Ninja Sword, the True Ninja Blade, as like an alternate weapon.
This is getting interesting.
I guarantee you this tower is coming down by the end of this.
Yep. I mean, whatever, Ken. You go your own way. I was trying so hard to think of a Fleetwood Mac joke to go along with this, and that was the best I could think of. Anyway, this is the final phase of this part of the boss fight against Kanbei. It is...
That was nice enough to build us a floor.
Yep.
Special breed will save you. Doesn't make you immortal. Join your father in
I looked on the Ninja Blade wiki. It seems to be inconsistent as to whether or not Kuro was making fun of Ken when he claimed that he was bred in a lab, because that's what the incomplete Wikipedia plot summary says, but the Ninja Blade wiki itself claims that it's true. So this is the spin that this phase of the Kanbei fight puts on the clones, is that Kanbei himself is invincible during this fight. Also, I start using adrenaline boosts here. Kanbei himself is invincible during any phase where he gets clones out, but he can still throw electric attacks at you, which you have to keep an eye out for. So essentially, you have to juggle both, attacking the clones as well as looking out for Kanbei's attacks from a distance. And he doesn't become vulnerable again until you've defeated all of his clones, which was not the case during Kuro's fight, and certainly not the case during the first couple of phases against Kanbei. But now he suddenly becomes invincible. Ow, that hurt, Dad. Stop it, please. I'm trying to kill you. Why are you trying to kill me?
This is so ridiculous and over the top, you just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, this whole patricide thing is way too hard. It's not worth my time, man. Also, this particular fight, if you can get the clones trapped in a Cyclone Shuriken barrage, it is a really easy way to get the achievement for getting a 100 hit combo. I got that off screen at one point when I was practicing this mission. I wish that I had gotten it on screen, but oh well. You can't always get what you want. That's not Fleetwood Mac, I know, but I've kind of run out of references. I'm just gonna reference songs.
Well, if you try sometimes, you get what you need.
There's also that diving attack, which is, I think, RT plus Y while in the air. It's a good way to good way to deal with especially one-on-one bosses. But much like the regular Y attack, you're not on the ground immediately afterward. So you have to sort of keep that in mind if you're starting another combo. Yeah, see, I'm already at 127 hits.
136 hits. Oh my god.
At some point,
I'm watching that hit counter go, and it's just nuts.
At some point, I'm half expecting a secret website to show up, like the old God of War games used to do. Oh, we're at 200.
218, 219.
232. Yep, 232. It was around this point that I forgot that Kanbei is invincible during his clone phase. I was wondering why I couldn't hit him there. It is possible to break his shield during the clone phases, but you still can't hurt him. And you also have to be using the Ninja Blade in order to break the shield. Ow. Stop that.
Bad clone.
And finally. Alright, time to kill our dad. So, let's see. We gotta get some aerosol and a cigarette lighter, and then we're all set.
Well, first you have to find card 1 through 6.
And also get rid of that snake that's crawling around in our inventory. That hatched from an owl's egg for some reason? Oh, Dad, you always were the worst barber.
All that work and they took it from us?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a close shave. I apologize for that pun. If you want a refund, you can't, because you didn't pay any money for this. Unless you're one of my patrons, in which case I am so sorry. Patricide has never looked so badass. Ninja Blade coming this summer. Oh, we got 10,000 blood crystals.
There's something satisfying about even just watching that.
What? For killing your father? That is...
The whole fight was really well done.
Yeah.
なぜこんなことにお前には甘えを捨てる必要があったそれは私がいては難しい
So essentially this whole game has been psychological manipulation on the part of Kanbei. I don't know that much about Evangelion, but I'm pretty sure that's what Gendo Ikari did.
Pretty close, yeah. Oh god, it's a giant tentacle.
this plot thread never comes up again. When I was mentioning earlier that there was a plot thread, a cliffhanger plot thread that I was pretty sure was never resolved, that's what I was talking about.
Just never pays off. Just they never do anything with it.
I think the save your mother thing is supposed to be some illusion that that Kanbei has like fully succumbed to the virus, and that he's now referring to the Queen Mother as your mother. We never find out who Ken's mother actually is.
Shinobi.
Oh God.
Right, we can microwave Tokyo now. Danger level.
Yeah, we are long on the highway to the danger zone at this point.